You are listening to 1:27:09 p.m.
In the morning, the W.
I'm your host, TJack.
I'm your other host, The Wiz.
Now, up next for all of you lovely listeners, we have game and recording schedules.
Alright, in the lineup we have, for all you arachnophobes out there, Deadly Creatures.
Oh my, deadly creatures?
Yeah, we're gonna get some hot spider on scorpion action.
Oh, it's already getting steamy. Man, where would this be taking place?
Down in New Mexico. Gotta get all that ancient gold.
Oh, lovely. Up next we have... Fuck.
Up next we have Fuck.
We have Fuck, Wiz. Are you ready?
Oh boy, T-Jack, I'm ready for the fucking-ing.
Oh, I hope you got your lube. Speaking of deadly creatures, for all of you who enjoy bromances and bloodshed, we have Gears of War coming up in the next few weeks. Hosted by our lovely Writers Play staff members, CookieFace127, The Warrior Reborn, and famed Nebula. Hopefully they'll be able to keep it contained, but just in case... Ah, dang it.
Oh, well, that went south. It's nice to have some Xbox exclusives, though.
I know, right? Wiz, don't you agree?
Yeah, speaking of exclusives, we have some stream exclusives on the way. Check the Writers Play Twitch Mondays to see either Super Mario Galaxy or some Streamdom Hearts.
Oh, lovely. I would love to try some Streamdom Hearts.
Yeah, maybe you should jump into Final Fantasy first. I suggest the 10th.
It sounds like it's going to be a ball of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what else do we have, Wiz?
We have everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're getting to everything. We also have Shadow of the Colossus looming over us in the distance.
Oh man, I hope you brought your swords, grappling hooks.
And lizards.
And lizards. Of course, let's not forget the lizards. Now, speaking of giants, for those of you anticipating with heated breath the finale of Deadpool, we regret to inform you that there have been some delays, as Deadpool has been making some outlandish demands from us, like reviving our soggy carapace, Carlton, the editor, as well as filling up a room full of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Though I personally agree with the second one, we simply don't have it in our budget unless, someone else says otherwise.
Alright, it just so happens that we have our leader, Wymop, in the studio, totally here with us right now. Isn't that right, Wymop?
Yes.
Alright, and what do you have to say to Deadpool's demands? Do we go through?
Yes.
Alright, there you have it, folks. We're finishing the Deadpool game.
I guess we best start filling up that room full of ice cream and pulling out our seance circles. Now, for those of you who enjoy your bloodshed on the courts, we have Sports Week coming up right now.
Yeah! Football!
Speaking of football, Wiz, what do we have up first?
Up first, we have an obscure take on football. I hear there's 3 players a team, and they use complicated rigs to play for them.
Oh, that sounds rather crazy and interesting. What else do we got, Wiz?
Well, in car news... or if you want to call it soccer, we have Rocket League going down.
Oh, I do love a good old Rocket League match. For those of you on the more calmer side of things, we do have some competitive frisbee golf coming to you live from the good old Disc Jam Arena, who is thankfully sponsoring this episode. Rounding that all out, too, we have the anticipated boxing finale going down at the King of Fighters Tournament Arena. Expect some grandiose wallops and fantastic KOs.
Alright, let's transition over to traffic. Alright, thank you. I'm over here in the traffic studio. You may have noticed last week that the traffic went a little slow. There's only one upload a day for a while. That was just to make room for the massive 16-wheel that was Riders Revamped. We also are getting a lot of reports of moving vans on the road. Those we'll try not to let those clog the on-ramp too much. Riders Play will continue, and we'll let you know where those moving vans end up.
Man, hopefully those moving vans don't get slowed down by the weather. Speaking of which, here's the weather. Now, starting tomorrow, we have a week full of bright, sunny days, with highs in the high 90s and lows in the low 70s. So don't worry, you can go to bed naked, but I do suggest putting on some sunscreen, as waking up to sunburns is not fun. Trust me. Speaking of which...
Alright, up next we have politics to round off the show.
China.
And that's all the time we have. You've been listening to 127.9 p.m. in the morning.
With your host, TJack.
And The Wiz. This has been on The W.
I realize. Okay, so... Fuck. I can't. My brain.
We can't publish audio of us just saying swear words for 10 minutes.